In this video, we'll explore how to use our agent list to streamline discussions with the client and to expedite the repair addendum process for you, the realtor. The agent list is an online tool that compiles all the inspection findings into a comprehensive list. This allows you to have an organized conversation with your client and generate a ready-to-use repair addendum efficiently. So to begin, I'd like to start with our inspection report. We're going to start with a sample report that we have on the website. And this will be a great way to showcase how the agent list works. So the inspection report is going to have all of the findings and all of the information in the inspection. But as you go down, you'll have a title page, and then you'll have a letter thanking people for their inspection. But the first part of the inspection report is going to be the summary. And this is where we're going to have the high ticket stuff, something that may be safety issues, just the high level stuff that we find in the inspection. And the reason why I bring that out is because when we go to the agent list, it's going to prioritize those things in the summary at the top of the agent list, and give you a way to start there with your conversation with the clients to decide what findings you want to have addressed, if any. Okay, so let's jump over to the agent list. So the way you get the agent list is after the inspection is completed, I compile the report and we'll send that to the client, and typically the agent is copied on that unless the client for some reason doesn't want the agent to have that. But if they do, you're going to get the copy of the report, a copy to you, but also this agent list email is going to come to you. So when you see this you're going to get, it's going to be in the subject line, agent list for the property address, and then in the body of the email there'll be a link. So when you go to that link, it'll take you to the agent list for that inspection. So the agent list is an online tool. So this is the one for our sample report, and you'll see that at the very beginning you're going to have from the report summary. So it's taking those items from the report summary and prioritizing them to the top of the list. So when you are creating your inspection repair addendum, one of the things you're going to want to do is put things in the order that you want them to be seen by the seller. So if you'll notice on the right side here, we have a select button, and then you have what you want to say, and then what the report says, and then you'll see some photos too. So all of these things are customizable that you can use to put your addendum together. So when you select something, it's going to give it in the order that you've selected. So even though this is the first thing on the list, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be the first thing on your output. You could select the next one and it'll be item 1, and then this one becomes item 2. So whatever order that you want these things to show up on the repair addendum, you have that flexibility. Once you select an item, you'll have an option to come in here and change what was said in the report. So you could completely take this out and put in, some verbiage of seller to take care of this issue, whatever you want to put on there. Or you can ask, you want to have an allowance, and you can put an allowance amount on the output too. So you have a lot of flexibility there. Also with the photos, you have the ability to add those photos into the addendum too, if you would like. So all you have to do is click on the photo, and when it has a green bar around it, it is now going to come out to the output. So let's take a quick look at the output. You can click the preview button, and it'll create a PDF copy of the agent list of the items that we selected. So you see the first thing on the list here is you have a total 350. You want an allowance of 350. We put that on there. We put the pictures on the first one, and we only selected 2 items. So we selected those 2 pictures. We did an allowance on there, and then we selected 2 items. So even though we previewed it, we can still continue to modify this. So what's really good about the agent list is now you have all of the items that are in the report, not just the ones from the summary, but any other findings in the report are going to be listed as well. If you'll notice, in some cases you'll have this arrow. That means there's more than one photo in the report. It's got a picture of an example of what it should look like. So you can continue to choose anything you want on the report. So as you continue to go down, let's click some more pictures. We'll select another one. Click some more pictures. We'll even do a third picture on this one. And then every time you do this, you can look at the preview button and see what the output of that is. So now you have two pages. We have the exterior wall as the item number one. We have this item number two with some pictures, item number three with pictures, and of course you can put in information that you want. This can all be retyped any way you want, or you can just leave what was found in the report. Okay, so after you've done that, you can actually save that PDF if you would like. You can just download it that way, or you can actually go to the very bottom, and as you choose any of these things, you can click the publish button. Now whenever you publish it, it's going to create that version is going to be saved, so you can actually go through this, save it, and then come back to it later, and then at the very top it'll have a list of all the published versions of it, and you can choose whichever version you want to use for your for the repair addendum. This makes it really easy for you and quick, so you can do this on your phone. It's a link to a website, so you can do it on your phone. It may be a little smaller to see on the phone, but you could do it with that or with a tablet. And that makes it really easy to, one, talk to the client about what was in the report without having to go through, sometimes the reports can have a lot more pages because we're describing stuff. And really what the agent really needs to see is what were the findings and which ones are we going to ask the seller to address and have. So I hope that helps a lot. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. We'd love to help you and hope to make this tool a way to make your job a little easier too. Thank you.